I'm Sophia, and I'm back with another reading. I hope you guys, well, live reading. I hope you guys are doing well. And I was thinking for today readings to go with, honestly, how you call it, the elemental readings, okay? General collectives, but based on elements. Don't mind my hair, okay? I think I will start with the fire signs because I was already utilizing this deck. Oh, Lord have mercy. Because I was already utilizing this deck, okay, which I utilized that for the fire sign specifically. Then we got water, air, and earth, or water. Yeah, okay. This earth. Hi, Andravin. Hi, Gavin. How y'all doing? And earth, okay? Yeah, we'll do so. Okay. How y'all doing, collective? I'm doing fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I can't complain at all. I'm in a good mood, you know. First one today, you see? Hi, Nicholas. Oh, Lord, my hair. Well, anyway, collective. Let me see. How y'all feeling about it? About the elemental? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I gotta sneeze. Do I? Maybe not. Oh, yeah. I do. Oh, Lord. 1 second. Come back 1 second. Thank you, and bless y'all too. Thank you, Simon. Okay. Now, you guys, I think I'm gonna start with one deck. Okay, I don't know. Actually, yeah, fire sign. Let's do fire signs first, okay? Who's a fire sign? Who has Aries, Leo, or Sag in their chart? I actually put the wrong description now that I think about it. I have one description for the elemental rings, but I'm gonna change it later, of course. So let's see. As far as rune oracle deck, or runes oracle deck actually, let's see what you all need to know. We also will bring the mystic whispers as well. Julian. Shout out to Archangel Azrael, Osiris. Hi, Intuitive. How you doing? I hope everything's better. You feeling better? I also thought about you recently because I seen the card of bouquet here. And it reminded me of something that you have mentioned last time. I can't remember why. Maybe we'll uncover that too as well. I don't know. Hi, Julian. Okay. So I'm starting off with the fire signs, okay? I don't know if I can comment here though. I wish I could comment and put it somewhere, but I can't, okay? But anyway, today, as far as now, I'm starting with the fire signs. I'm gonna start with the runes. What do my fire signs need to know? This may also resonate for some of y'all that have more like fire in their chart, or a rising sign as a fire sign. For example, I have an Aries, okay, so that could be significant, or even like a South Node in fire sign, or North Node in Lilith, okay, it depends. We have Ingwas coming out. Okay, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strength, family, love, caring, human warmth, and the home. Okay. And okay, so we got a lot of action, a lot of also internal growth. Makes sense. Okay. Common virtues. All right. I'm gonna pull 3 for each sign. Okay, each actually element. Hi Eddie. Appreciate you. Julian, don't spam the chat like that, okay? We got fail, which is possessions won or earned. Earn income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present or near future. What the common word as far as now in both of these is strength. So it makes me think about the strength card, first of all, which I saw also while doing other readings today. And also makes me think about the Leo energy. So there's something here about either your 5th house or even like your Leo placements, if you have them, or some level of self-expression based upon how you perceive yourself. I believe the people were trying to confuse something about your image, okay? For yourself, your 1st house, your identity. They could have attempted to confuse your 3rd eye about how to view yourself. It's given like they were trying to play with the mirror magic type of vibe to make you step out of your throne in a sense. Yeah, now this is at the bottom, in fact. Delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. I cannot make it up. Some people were trying to prevent you from seeing yourself or a situation clearly, and I think that it has strongly to be with to how you viewed yourself. Okay, so again, I don't know if you followed most of the lives that I made this week, you guys, but if you recognize patterns, okay, you recognize that I had this type of there was like a melancholic energy coming out and in of the energies that I read, and it was coming out as, you know, isolation, depression, and all that. That could be significant. Let me continue. There's something here about authority. I cannot make it up. Okay, this came out. Delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. I can't make it up. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna read that. But yeah, 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Someone was definitely trying to plant insecure seeds about who you are, about your intuition, perhaps. There's a high chance that could have been, like, again, against your intuition, against your own feelings. They wanted you to be discombobulated in a sense, okay? Let me see, actually, with this one. What about this male fertility, gestation, internal growth? This came out sideways. It says, trust the process. Stars don't rush, yet always shine. That is beautiful. And I feel like they were trying to stretch something with the time. They were trying to play with your time or with the time itself, trying to trick you. Hi, Thought Diaries. Give thanks. The 666 number is significant as well. I've seen that in one of my latest reading, I think. Okay. And also 99 or 88. You could be from those years, like you could be born in those years, 99, 88. Perhaps, I don't know, okay? Or maybe those are just significant. What about these possessions won or earned? Earn income, lack abundance. Maybe they did this, okay? Maybe they were trying to do this to sway you away off of your position to gain this luck or have this type of lucky streak or something like that. There's also something here about the near future that could be significant. Strengthening the present or near future is very significant. Abundance, financial luck, earned income, luck, or something like that. Yeah, and possible in reverse. And okay, roots were quiet, stems reached light. They could have wanted you to give off informations or give away your secret to something. Oh, actually had a dream of this, yo. Actually had a dream of it. It was like a lot of people in your energy could be very much childhood people or even people that knew you when in the past or something like that. But there was a specific person who feels very much still inferior to you. They could feel smaller in all ways, even like maybe you are actually taller than this person, or they still feel like you could, like your energy is bigger than them. I don't know how to explain it. And what this, oh, this creeps me out a little. There was like these people that were communicating between each other, like, you know, one another, and then they have tried to get me to do a one-on-one session with them or something like that. Not a session, not like a tarot reading, but just, you know, we were sitting on a high benched type of coffee table or something like that. I don't know how you call that. And they were only asking informations about my job. Okay, what do you do, like how did you do this or something like that. And it's so on point with this. It's very similar energy. It's something about how you make your, what is your secret sauce basically. Is like, give the people, this is what they want you to do, okay, to give the people your secret sauce. How did you do this? What is the secret to your manifestations? How did you achieve what you have achieved in so short of a time? And maybe for you it's not even short, because you've been working on and working hard behind the scenes for a long time. But you know, for them it's just maybe only 2 months that they are seeing you doing better, or that, you know, the seeds are actually bearing fruits and all of that. But it went like far. Like, it's like a tree, okay? A tree, you gotta give it a time for it to grow. And so these people may have wanted you to be confused, in a confusion type of state, to basically, also there's something here that you didn't rush. Maybe they could have wanted you to rush into a conclusion, to make a choice that would have eventually made you, I want to say, imbalanced when it comes to a situation or your energy again, so that you would give some level of information. So maybe they have tried to put, like, to cloak your third eye, your crown, so that you wouldn't receive warnings about it. And then when they tried to do it, you actually maintain some level of steady trust and faith in yourself, in your intuition. And that was basically the key to your success, to maintaining the balance throughout the deception and all of that you couldn't see. Okay, and it's given like now they can no longer access these energies around. Okay, and it could have been a fire sign, or the fire signs are representing the energy of the trickery that they have that they have tried to do. Okay, so the actions. What about this delay? That was quick. 1 second. Learn. 1 second, yo. There is only one of ours. Oh, damn. Knowledge is a tree growing with every leaf. Yeah, you gave yourself the time. They could have also wanted you to believe that you were in a delay, that you were restricted when you were not. And again, maybe they used that as their advantage, or they thought it was gonna be for their advantage. But either way, like, he didn't give them whatever they needed. Wait for signs and honor your sight. I cannot make it. Y'all cannot read, I think, but that's what it says, okay? And give thanks for that. And we give thanks for that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me just finish. The star card here. Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. You healed something. Also, you could have recently broke a glass, or something about I don't know, something with the glass shattering. That could just be also like heart shattering stuff, like something figuratively speaking, or even like just literally. Okay, something about that. Also, look it up for the spiritual meaning of it, because that's basically like a tower moment type of vibe, or if you want like a three of swords energy, okay, like something that will eventually break a little bit of like your heart, but then you know it's just to make you release something that you don't need to hold on to anymore. What about my fire signs here? I don't like how they came out. Yeah, Two of Cups and the High Priestess reversed though. 22 as well. I'm not gonna take it, but yeah, it's definitely something that has to do with someone or another energy that they wanted you to be confused, stuck in confusion, stuck with them at least, okay? King of the Universe, underworld, and upper world, period. Yes, thank you. And thank you all for being here. Yeah, Five of Wands. And the Magician. And we shuffle really well. I'm gonna try to pull one for each, but yo, sometimes they just be coming out. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles reversed. I cannot make it up. These people definitely have tried to make you feel like you were not progressing, perhaps, or that you basically had a loss. At a loss or lost to something. The Death in reverse as well. Hi, Jamie. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah. And they needed you to participate into something, either gossip as well, or again, give them information that they didn't need to have, okay? Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Page of Cups here. They needed you to be gullible enough. They tried to sweeten you up. It's given like whenever people have pigs, right? And they give them the food and all of that, but they only prepare them for when it's time to eat them, basically. Five of Pentacles reverse and Page of Pentacles. They needed you to basically give them the formula to get out of a situation, but you walked away, and eventually you got stronger, or you got something more out of this situation, because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. You were not put in this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They are, and that's why this male fertility gestation type of energy is giving me like they got the inner idea or something like that to start the bullshit with you, and then try to attempt to do this work with you, okay? So it's something that happened to them. Either they blame it on you, or they see you doing better than them, and that's why they wanted you to swap destiny, basically, or at least to swap the energy with you, okay? Or to give them some level of information. Maybe also this is a person that may have they know that you don't fuck with them anymore. They know that if they don't come with an apology, with serious changes, you will never, ever allow them in your energy, nor around you. They could also be blocked via social media, via your, I don't know, contacts or something like that. They know that they have like very much little restricted, I want to say, how you say that, exchanges with you, or that could happen from, okay? And so that's why they needed you to be sweetened up, to be open a little bit to them. And I think that that only gave them, actually only gave the universe, God, the Most High, the power to do it's like the full job on this person. I think that they were only getting like a certain amount of karma or of judgment, and they needed to extend a little bit more. They said, you know what, I give you this ticket. You go now. Lord have mercy. And so they didn't recognize the fact that they were being watched, not just by, you know, people around, maybe even witnesses, but also the divine. And I think it all is going to work out all for the highest good of all, basically, okay? Whether they know it, oh my God, whether they know this or not, I'm sorry. I gotta slow down, okay? Eight of Cups though, and you walked away. I'm walking away. The Hangman, the Hierophant reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. You chose your path very wisely, and also chose to be single, to stay single, to prefer a life where this person is now with you, at least, okay? It doesn't have to be single forever, but as far as now. Let me 7 of Swords reversed. Yes, you didn't fall for this. Oh hell no, it was a humiliation though. 6 of Wands reversed. It was like, first of all, a failure into taking something from you, into committing this theft, but also something that has to do with making you feel humiliated or something like that, okay? And 6 of Swords, and you're walking away now, completely. Moving out of the way, letting the truth come out as it should be, and not caring about anything at all. It's basically God also, I want to say that it kept you guarded enough to not make you worry about this thing, okay? Because maybe you usually whenever you feel that somebody is doing something weird, you put up all that type of armor and all of that, like Transformers. That's what I saw. But there's also something about you needed to be exposed, not in the way that they thought, okay? Not like in a, oh yeah, I'm gullible, I'm this, that, and the third, I don't know, I went back with my ex or something like that. But you needed to be exposed as genuine, as still doing you in an authentic way, but in a way that also they would see you as being gullible at first or something like that. You basically were the divine bait, but they didn't know it, okay? They thought they were using you, but it didn't went like that. Absolutely. God is always on the divine people's side, baby. Always. And now this person could be feeling left out and heartbroken a little bit, or 5 of Cups, at least like upset about how things went. They could be grieving the fact that they have lost even this chance to get information from you in the wrong way, or in a very much stupid way, okay? Also, I keep on seeing this Queen of Swords reversed. It could have been that they have gained information by somebody that was giving them, it was like a monitoring spirits to you, but they gave them wrong information because they couldn't read you well, or they thought that you were reading yourself, or this is for my tarot readers or my content creator that actually channel stuff and all of that, you know, and or somebody that, oh, you know what it's reminding me of? This is somebody that either paid you, if you do readings, this is somebody that paid you for a reading, asking you about a situation, but they wanted the energy to be read as if it was yours, if that makes sense, okay? Or this is someone that asked you to, even if you do it like non-paid stuff or anything like that, this is somebody that used to ask you for readings, but instead they, like, their intentions was to look into your own energy. Or this is also somebody that uses some type of divination, okay? It depends, okay? Take it as it resonates. It could be all of the above for some of you. Stupid ass. I'm sorry. That stupid was there. I had to say it. So fire signs, huh? Guess what you got going on. Okay. What's that? The 7 of Cups here. 7 of Cups and 5 of Swords reversed. And guess, and the Moon. Somebody could be a Pisces here. Could be a Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords reversed. Somebody that acts like they're all like this cute and soft and all that, but instead like they're the evil, like, I don't know, they're just evil, okay? 7 of Cups here and 5 of Swords reversed. The Moon, the Devil, Queen of Cups, I cannot make it up here, and the 5 of Wands. They basically lit the match, and then they said, oh, you know what, I tried, I did my best, you know. If they could be fighting, like currently they could be fighting with this group because of the information that they gave to the group or something like that. 7 of Cups though. They could definitely be anxious, confused, and I don't know, reminiscing specifically. And also something that they could have also attempted to do to you in order for you to lose sight, to lose your gifts, or to cloak them per se, let's say that. It was like to create false dreams, okay? This is something they usually do a lot, okay? Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. Okay, Indravin, I can put you on the list for the last, well, the finish. The finish, what's it called? That's my second. The end of the live, okay? 1 second. Today is 20th. Indravin, okay? Thank you. Hello, y'all. I'm doing fire signs general readings, okay? Just so you know. So let me close out this with this. Yeah. What else? For the fire signs, we have Stork, which is change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, and transformation. And then we have House, which is home, family, warmth, security, privacy, comfort. And Mountain, which is block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, and stubbornness. That's what it caught them in their own trap. The fact that they were stubborn. Okay? They refused to change something, and some family dynamic could definitely be involved with this. Okay, they were either like the monitoring spirits or some people that were trying to monitor your movement, if you were calm, if you were even your movement. Okay, it depends. Something that it was supposed to only be with you and your spirit team, I want to say. Okay, or even on a physical sense, they were trying to monitor your house, your movements, your something that you were doing, maybe even going out in public, or for some of y'all. Okay. All right. 1 second. I saw something. I'm protected from negative intentions. People think that they can take my kindness for weakness, and that's always gonna be their own trap. The fact that they think that they can take advantage of kind people, basically, of people that once loved them. Okay, they are the dumbest. So how do I do a private reading? Okay, in future, I have lots of questions. Okay, first of all, Indravin, thank you for asking that, because I also got still like a promo going on. Okay, and it's the 35% off of like the how you call it? Oh my god. Check out my Etsy shop, please. It's all in my Etsy shop, or even on my post on YouTube. It's better explained, okay? But you can get basically by putting Lotus 35 at 30% off of like the, how you call them? The prices that are over 40 euros. Yes, I think that's this. Well, I could have said it better, but I couldn't, okay? Anyway, and what else? Well, or check out my email, okay? You can check out with me personally, or even on Etsy directly, okay? I suggest you, if you would like to get more like on a, if you want to chat with me first to explain you better how it works and all that, I would do that even if you purchase from Etsy, but take it as a resume, do you, okay? But there's that, okay? And that promo is available until the 5th of June though. All right. It was cool what you've done, because the only energy they have taken from me was all my negative karma, negative energy. I guess, some people just utilize the negative to transmute it and all of that. But yeah, they definitely helped you release. That's definitely that. Okay. They definitely. I prefer chatting to you first. All right then. You will find me. You will find me there, okay? Either like from Etsy, but pay attention, because I only answer for well, if I see that your profile Etsy is not, authorized, if that makes sense, I will not answer, okay? Unfortunately, y'all, I had bad experiences when it comes to that, so I prefer for you to have an Etsy, online presence. Not online presence, you don't have to have a shop or anything, but a legit profile at least, and that's it, okay? Or again, the email, you will find me there. Anyway, this was for the fire sign. I hope it gave you a little bit more of clarity of what was going on. Somebody could have a strong accent like me, or worse, I don't know. and then it gave you, yeah, a little bit of a oomph. Because I feel like we all needed it, especially recently when it comes to our energy and all of that. I think that we felt a level of melancholy or some blues that were not really, I want to say, clear. Clear, yeah, clear enough. It's time to clear the energy out. Okay. Also, something I have realized, I was not drinking a lot of water as I used to. And I think that has to do with the memory magic attempted. I also got a little bump of dehydration here. So pay attention to that because that's definitely significant as well. Okay. Oh, let me see. Now, what should we do, yo? The water signs, earth signs, or air sign? I think I want to do with the water though. Emotions, as far as emotions, how these people are feeling now, what is going on in their life now, what do we need to know actually, not that I need to know about what they're doing, but what do we need to know, what is gonna come out for the water signs. So water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, which we actually have mentioned that for the fire sign, the Piscean energy, the illusions, the dream state, and all of that. Let me see. I'm gonna start with the runes. Okay, these remain on the bottom. Okay, now these delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need, fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. I'm gonna put it back and I'm gonna pull again. Okay, something came out again. I'm gonna pull it back though. Thank you, Indravin. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay, I will see that in the very end of the live. Okay. But please, if you can, I'm sorry, stay active on the chat so that I know that you're still there, okay? Because it keeps on reminding me that you have a question to make, okay? If not, I already signed you here anyway, but yeah. Thank you so much, Indravi. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, water signs. We got two beautiful cards already, okay? Thorisats and Hagalas, okay? I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but anyway. Reactive force, directed force of distraction and defense. Conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, the tendency toward change. Hagala's wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather or within the unconscious. Tempering, testing, trial. I cannot make it up. Yo! I cannot make it up. These people were definitely trying to create changes in the wrong way for you, okay? They were trying to change, I want to say, the course of your trajectory or something like that. It's given like you know, when you aim at something, you have to be, you know, still precise and controlled in a sense. So that they were trying to create these illusions or even these contrasts within your emotions, within what you were seeing, and not making you feel still in your own body, I want to say. So they were trying to go inside out, okay, to create interference from the inside out. And it could have happened with some level of witchcraft, or if it's not witchcraft, it's definitely some level of magic manipulation when it comes to emotions, when it comes to your subconscious specifically. It could definitely be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that did this, or multiple type of warlocks that are like a water sign or have this type of water energy. They utilize in the wrong ways, okay? I'm seeing like a swamp. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice your inner child. You know what I'm seeing? Baba Yaga, okay? I had like I think I did this channel message like a long time ago. It was about Baba Yaga type of energy. Okay, she basically eats kids. Okay, but I've interpreted that as she was basically being summoned to eat your inner child, if that makes sense, like your inner light, your solar plexus, your confidence, who you are at the core. Hi, Astro. Astro, one second. Would you like to also have a question for today? Because I remember that you asked me the other day, but then you I think you left the chat, and then I'm gonna put you for today if you want. I also have intervened already, so if you like to wait for the end, you know that you have your question, okay? Anyway, and so there's something here about the sacrifice of your inner child, of your confidence, of your creativity, of who you are. And it was basically also connect. I think it was like some level of a bind, or some level of bind spells that they tried to do, either via sacral chakra and then solar plexus or something like that, especially when it comes to as well, I did mention inner child and all that, and childhood friends or something like that. That could all be significant and all be connected. Yeah, root work. They were trying to make you forget your roots, in a sense. Where you come from, who you are at the core. Y'all, these came out again. Now these delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need fire or self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. That's what they wanted to take from you. The power that you knew you had of regenerating things, or regenerate yourself as well. 1 second. Okay. Look, the magician at the very bottom. These Hagalas here. Wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather or within the unconscious, tempering, testing, and trial. 2 cards came out. Stay the course, and you remain. You stay the course, okay? Your steps. I'm sorry. Okay, your steps are the path. Honor your rhythm. You recognize that. I want to say that you maintain some level of emotional balance that was rooted in inner knowing, okay? Was rooted in, I've been here one too many times to let these people think that they can get me like that, basically. And look for signs in reverse. Answers are written in the wind. They could have definitely tried to, again, do spell work, try to confuse you, trying to give you a lot of informations also that were not coming from a truthful place, or you know what is given. If these people knew about your hard times, or if these people have had access in some way to your secrets, I'm seeing like a journal. Maybe these people went through your journals, or through something that was yours and only yours. They could have tried to use your words against you. For example, if you were at one point in time trying to explain something to somebody that you were going through, for example, vulnerability, or a state of mind, or even your dreams, your frustrations, something like that, they could have tried to use that against you recently by trying to do some level of MK Ultra, something that has to do with social media, perhaps for some of you, and or even with just spamming with stuff that is not true, that is not real, that shouldn't be there. That's what I'm getting. Experiments, but I read entertainment. They were trying to make you the center stage, like the actor, the protagonist to a, just like the Truman Show in some way, but this time it didn't went the way they thought it would. We have redirect and not now. Roots demand time, the bloom will come, and New roots hide blooms only your steps can unveil. And again, something about your steps, you maintain your own rhythm, your own type of... It's giving like they wanted you to forget that you were free or something like that. Try to block my throat chakra. Most definitely. I think that's something that they definitely tried to do as well. 1 second. I'm gonna put this here after. Lord. Okay. Can you hear me? I think so, but let me know. Okay? So yeah. They could have tried to cause a delay again, okay? To make you feel restricted, to then cause you to make, like, create a new plan, or making you forget about something that maybe you were working on, or just trying to get you to derail you, basically. Trust your gut. Your heart is a beacon in fog. Follow its glow. Definitely something that has to do with fog. Something that has to do with foggy mind, or what is that called? I don't know. Something with not seeing something clearly, or a situation or people. We got the Hermit and the Magician. Trying to make you feel distant from yourself, though. Not even other people. Let me see for the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What do we need to know? Queen of Cups reversed. The song Don't Leave by Georgia Smith is significant. Why do I always channel Georgia Smith? Is she a Pisces or a water sign? I always channel her. 4 of Wands here. 1111 could also be a synchronicity for some of y'all. Also 12, 22 or 222. I also saw today 444. What else? 234 and 345 a lot. 122 and 123 as well. Hi, Pedro. Hi, Energy. See you soon, alright? Yeah, 7 of Swords. How are these people doing? What do my water signs need to know? I wouldn't be surprised to see the 5 of Wands, but 8 of Pentacles in reverse, first of all. The Fool, 3 of Pentacles. Definitely took a bribe, took some level of a bait, or some level of, encouragement. They say, okay, you know what, let's do it. The Fool, an initiative to do some level of teamwork, group effort. 6 of Cups was speaking out of the deck. The Hermit reverse. It was definitely a teamwork, though, a collaboration with other people to go against you. They could never come against you alone. 4 of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords here. 4 of Pentacles. Trying to go against your foundation, basically. The roots of how you present yourself, of your emotions, or something like that. God, please help me find the right words to expand this more in the details, to clarify more for my collective. Be more specific. King of Wands coming right on top of the stay the course. This could be you. Also, going at the beat of your own drum could definitely be significant here. You could be a King of Wands type of energy, meaning you have some level of leadership. You have your own thing. You trust yourself. You are a trusted adult. You are a trusted leader in some way. Okay? The Hierophant, you're definitely connected to the divine, to God itself. Himself or herself. I don't know. Okay? You got the 9 of Pentacles. This is you, collective. You could have also had attracted a lot of eyes because of how you look. but as well a lot of envious eyes because of how you look. Okay? It's giving like both. You could be somebody that attracts both envy and love at the same time from the same individuals. Okay, so you could put a lot of people into like some type of crisis. Okay, you could be a catalyst in some way and create a lot of uh, incoherence between them. Okay, and this could cause a lot of violence, a lot of violent thoughts as well. Let me see. So the Fool, Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. What about this three? Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups, making you confused, trying to keep you confused about something. It could have been about a reconciliation. It could have been about some people or who to work with, okay? But I feel like it's deeply rooted upon like past people. This is not people that you are now getting to know, or that you are just, you have recently met or something like that. This has to do with past. I feel that I actually got every type of sign indicating the past, so that's why. Okay. What else about these three? 33 is significant. Someone could be Spanish or of Hispanic roots as well. You could be. Magician reverse. It could be also this magician coming from Hispanic roots or something. Somebody initials could be W. Willow could be significant. Willa, something like that, or D. D names are significant. And also A names. Ed Sheeran is significant. Red hair could be significant. Something about a commune as well. Like the mayors, something like that. There could be a lot of corruption in your community. The Hierophant here. When it comes to... It's giving mafia, yo. It's giving like some people have a lot of infrastructures or something like that just because of something that is not okay. I don't know about that. What else about this energy? Yep, Eight of Swords. That's some jail time. Somebody could be going to jail, like literally, or just mentally in jail, spiritually speaking as well. Eight of Swords, and it could be this magician. Okay, it could have been that this person now is having a hard time finding their way out of this. Oh, yo, I forgot. The other day, okay, 1 second. The other day I dream about a bird being in a cage. And then basically this bird, okay, it was given to me by, I don't know, even like I didn't know those people that I was around, but this bird was given to me and it was in a cage. And I said, you know what, I don't like you being in a cage, so I'm gonna teach you how. Oh look, 1222 as well. I'm gonna give you the, I don't know, the freedom enough to learn how to come back. So I taught the little bird that, and he basically was free, more content and all that, but he had discipline. That's something that they didn't want you to have. For example, to have discipline, to have some level of conscious, I want to say conscious sight that was connected to your throat chakra, because the bird kept on singing, on chatting and all of that, especially smiling. Okay, I know that's a dream, but you know, so there was something about also the way that they wanted you to interact either with people or even with yourself. They wanted you to so far away from you. It's strange. Okay, it's gonna resonate for some people, not for everybody. And then today as well, I've seen again a little birdie that didn't shut his mouth not once today. This though in real life. So that is definitely significant. They were trying to make you forget about your voice, about again your inner voice. Perhaps you mentioned it, intuitive. I think you mentioned something about your throat chakra. As I say this, my throat chakra is doing like weird stuff. So that's definitely significant. They wanted you again so disconnected from your inner truth and inner voice, deeply disconnected from it, making you feel like you couldn't ask for help, you couldn't ask or see your freedom. Maybe even, you know what it feels like? If you pray out loud, they wanted you to not be able to find the right words, or even to be bitter and to speak bitterness into your life, into other people's lives. Something about that. They wanted to crook your truth in a sense. They wanted you to be the one to be blamed for something. What is that? What is, I know that's relevant. What about the truth? What about the little birdie? 7 of Pentacles. Hi, Lydia. Appreciate that. I'm sorry. Hi, Angel. How can I make it up? 7 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and I usually use this like the King of Swords. She's a her though. Okay, she's a woman apparently. Okay, but I use this basically as indicating a deceptive type of King of Swords, and then the 6 of Wands came out as well. So it's basically giving like you manage how to maintain the balance between something maybe that you felt in the past and how you basically shown your growth recently with the same concept or something like that. Maybe you have exposed something, you have utilized some level of truth, or even you spoke that, but you utilized it in a mature way, in a more grounded way, and they did not expect that. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Let me see, who is this energy here? Yeah, something didn't work out as they thought it would. Queen of Wands at the bottom, 10 of Swords, and King of Cups reversed. And this is already like a pretty messed up King of Cups, I want to say. So glad. Thank you for the confirmation to the resonance. And thank you, Gavin, too, for that. Okay, I appreciate that it's resonating, y'all. Thank you for the feedbacks. Because I got the first. Okay. All right, Astro. You're already on the list then. People intentions. I was trying to click. Okay. We're going to see that. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, and now they're stuck in their head about it. They couldn't complete these cycles with putting you into this compromising situation here. They couldn't frame you. They could have wanted you to say something that it shouldn't be out there. Something that could have got you into like stuck with legal stuff, like for example allegations or defamation of character, or something that has to do with yeah, something like that. Okay, I don't got any more examples. Okay. High Priest, I'm sorry, High Priestess here. All right, yeah, you kept in secret and in check what you needed to keep in secret and in check. Okay, you did great, collective. Okay, great job. So water signs, this was for you. You are a strong leader, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Okay, you could resonate with each and every one of them, collective. Remember that. But the concept is that somebody wanted you in the mud and to die in it, but it couldn't happen. Okay, we also got here, be brave and attract prosperity coming out as well. We got fear is a guardian, not an owner, and you made sure to clarify that to yourself. Money flows like rivers. Dig channels of gratitude, period. Give thanks. Attract prosperity. You could be also attracting a lot of prosperity, as I mentioned that, and as we saw, the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands as well. Great job, collective. You're doing an amazing job, y'all. Amazing. Ace of Pentacles, and this is creating like a new beginning, y'all. Let me put this back. I'm gonna drink some water a little bit because I feel like my throat a little bit. I don't know if I'm screaming a little bit, maybe. I'll be loud sometimes. Okay, so I'm gonna stretch 1 second. Okay. Now we got the 2 bunnies or 2 swans. I think I'm gonna go with the swans first. I also recently saw, I think it was Jackrabbit or something like that on the road. So bunnies are significant, y'all. I saw it twice. That is relevant. But I am a Gemini. Lots is resonating. Because it depends, okay? There's always like the good side of well, the elements are not just, water signs or fire signs and all that. And especially if you have a rich birth chart of each symbol, if that makes sense, each element, and you can, interact with the elements in all types of ways. It's given like Avatar, like how you call him, Aang, okay, the one with the arrow in his head, okay. He was an airbender, okay, so he mastered the airbending type of ability. However, he also, I think, managed how to do the water sign, like not the water sign, to do all the other elements, okay. That I always take that as an example. And yeah, okay. And by the way, the ones, so the fire signs are the actions, are the impulses, are the passion that is put behind stuff, okay? So that could be also an indicator of why it resonates. Then there's the water signs, which are the emotions and represents all that we keep inside, if that makes sense, okay? And so on and so forth. And the air sign now basically it represents the words, the thoughts, and then what, air, well, the directions, if that makes sense. I want to say the possibilities, the options. I don't know why, but yeah, okay. Anyway, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, I feel a lot of energies. It's normal, y'all. Especially if you are like a multidimensional being. Of course, you're gonna be everywhere at all times. Okay. By the way, happy Gemini season, y'all. This is y'all season. I think it begins soon or it's already started. I'm not sure. Who's a Gemini in here? Shout out to y'all. I'm not gonna start with this, but usually when I go see the air signs, is always the worst element. Not because of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is people or anything like that, but it's just the way that I often channel spell work and all that as well. So I think that's why. Intentions for the air signs. Oh, okay, yeah. Inguas again. This came out for the fire signs. Male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. It was coming out in the reverse though. 1 second. In the reverse. So something again couldn't be planted. What does it say? I'm just the opposite. Embercana. Okay, so we got the male gestation or male fertility, and now, oh no, this is not okay. I thought it was the female one represented, because I think there is also the other one here represented, like feminine and masculine. Both of them are in here. This says birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth, liberation, regenerative power, and light of spring, renewal, promise of new beginnings and new growth. So basically This is definitely like a broken home, a broken family, a broken person that wanted to plant. I wouldn't say I don't know if you ever saw the horror movie Insidious. Did you ever saw that? That's what I heard. I heard the word insidious. I think it was insidious. I don't know. But then I saw the horror movies, the imagery of that. That could be significant. They wanted to plant seeds of fear in your thoughts to create like to make you be your own like murderer, if they make sense. They could have wanted you. Oh, do you remember when I channeled something about deleting yourself out? I think that's what they wanted to do for some of y'all, or that's what they're hoping, or this is also something that somebody has recently gone through. For air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now this in reverse. Their seeds couldn't be planted in your field, in your soil. Delays, restriction, resistance leading to strength, innovation, need fire, distress. I've said it too many times, okay? It's in reverse, okay? This couldn't happen for you. Yes, that's what I was feeling. They were projecting. Yeah. A lot of that projection. Okay, I already done this. Yeah, physical strength. Oh, Lord have mercy. They definitely tried to put you in a Ten of Swords energy. Suicidal thoughts. Okay, that's what I channeled as well. Yikes. The devil. And I think they ran out of time or something. Actually, let me do this. As you can tell, like, I also, for the air sign, I wanted to go straight to this deck for some reason. So, like, I was forgetting about the other steps I did for the other readings, okay? So maybe this is significant. They could have wanted you to take a shortcut, or something about them taking a shortcut to make you do something, since they were running out of time as well. What is this for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sign and elements of the air. Thoughts. Find company. Star shines brighter in constellations, and ironically enough, when I shuffled, I saw the Hermit at the bottom. Somebody wanted you to feel so isolated, so lonely, to get you out of this world. We got celebrate in reverse. Joy is the echo of a soul at peace. They didn't want you to feel your joy. They didn't want you to feel joy. To make you feel joyful, they wanted to snatch that from you, like your inner child, the solar plexus that I mentioned. Create fearlessly in reverse. Art is the soul's whisper turned tangible. They wanted you to be disconnected completely from that, from your inner strength, from your inner renovation or renewable type of energy, something like that. The Iron Key. I cannot make it up. This came out where, like, I channeled that type of suicidal energy as well in my latest lives. And this is basically you hold the key to what was closed. Turn it. They didn't want you to find the key again, or to remember that you were the one that was holding the key all the time, all along. Yeah, ask for help. They could have also wanted you to be so lonely, feeling so lonely and all that, just to make you actually go back to you. Go back to them. Did you hear that? All these bitches. Trust your gut. Yeah. I damn sure know they don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to know about it. It could be a Virgo doing this to you. Knight of Swords. Attacking your throat, definitely. Or it could be somebody that was cloaked in your energy as well, with the Hermit type of energy here. 6 of Wands here. Queen of Swords, calling it out, the Rising Sun, Justice, Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. They were casting spells, absolutely. I think that's who, you know. Wait. Oh, Gemini is the 21st. I got it here on my agenda. I didn't even saw that. Yeah, it's tomorrow. There's the Gemini. So we're still in Taurus season. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which again, oh, look at that, yeah. Knight of Pentacles, the strength. Maybe something about you and your soul tribe is coming, but in a more like slowing down, okay? Something about, maybe it took you a little bit more to gain some level of frequency or some level of job done or something like that. Something about your goals, something about people that you would like to meet or something like that. That was taking a little bit more, but it was because you needed to overcome something here with the strength, inner strength specifically. It had to do with your, I heard success. Maybe you wanted company, but first of all, you should not be craving, I want to say, these past people company, because they were the ones that were trying to keep you from reaching your success. So if you were to go back to them, they would basically have like a little, I want to say, like they an ego boost, okay? It's because they would have basically took part or a percentage of your success as if it was like their own, if that makes, I don't know how to explain it better, my bad. It's giving like they wanted like a, yeah, to gain off of you. That's also why you've been so like alone or lonely as well in your journey specifically. Maybe not all the time, but you had these ups and downs about not having like maybe a structured family dynamic or friendships, friends group, co-workers, take it as it resonates. But they definitely have, that was part of your journey to go alone into something, because you were supposed to be the last one standing, okay, showing these people that you can do something alone, even though if it's hard, okay, something like you are the reason and the proof of their magic not working, and also of you believing in your dreams so much so that you will achieve them even alone, if that makes sense, okay, even without shortcuts, as we spoke about it. Maybe you are reaching, you want to reach fame, you want to reach music industry or something like that, and you're working towards it, but not acting like, not selling your soul, basically. That's it, okay? That's what it is. Celebrate here. And so they wanted you to feel like you couldn't be the one celebrating or the one completing some level of a cycle here. The world actually feeling the like this. So, but that's what you did, okay? Celebrate. You may not be celebrating with them, but you definitely have celebrated for yourself. Ace of Pentacles. That's why you have a new beginning, because you left something behind. Death. You left the need to feel these people around you, or to want them to be around you, or something like that. Huh? Pedro, what? What else about this energy here for the air signs? Seven of Wands, and you fell right on top of the world. They definitely didn't want you to close out this cycle with them. Knight of Wands. They wanted to block it, to block your passion, to block your Ace of Cups energy, your heart chakra. The way that, like, yeah, what gives you the power to move, to show up. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and then the Seven of Wands here. 7-7 or 7-7-7. What about this Ace of Pentacles here? Knight of Wands, passionately going towards a new beginning. Maybe these people were also trying to take this from you or to delay you enough so that you would give up. Create fearlessly is also in reverse. Clarify this. Create fearlessly. Three of Cups reverse. They were the reason why you would have, basically, if you were to going back again, Five of Pentacles, they would have been, they could have been the reason why you would have missed out on some type of opportunity. They could have wanted some opportunity that is coming your way. The Star. Maybe a communication, Six of Pentacles, somebody that wants to give you. The Empress. They see you as an Empress. Four of Wands. This could also be a commitment or something. For some of your air signs, this could be love. People were competing for you because of love options that you have. Full Moon, they see that you have a lot, if not too much, is what I heard. Too much of options. Ten of Pentacles. But it's because you are divinely, you're divine. So it's basically your energy is the standard. I want to say that, okay? And it can be matched by very few people, but yours can match theirs in all types of ways, in all types of dimensions. So it attracts both negative and positive, both lights and dark, okay? And then, you know, that's why you got a lot of people watching you, but doesn't mean that you give it to a lot, you know, a lot of people. You wouldn't be this high vibrational if you would give it to anybody, you know. Something is definitely sexual though. Some people wanted you to get into an intercourse with them or something. Three of Pentacles as well again. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you walked away. You say, you know what, I'm doing this alone. I don't want nobody in my business. Especially not these Three of Cups reverse. Five of Pentacles again. These people are in poverty in some level. Some people could also be like, either have some level of STD, sexual transmitted type of disease, or something about that. Because I got the Knight of Wands. And also in today's readings that I did for TikTok and Instagram, it came out in the reverse as well. But also what it makes me think about this Three of Cups is giving like choosing the wrong options, choosing the wrong people. So this could be somebody that is bitter, or some people that are bitter because they chose to team up with some other people that are basically far away from being near these new beginnings. King of Swords. 1 second. Is it? Oh, Jesus. I don't know where to go. Is it? No. Okay. Looking for the card. Whew. Yeah, the Devil and the Knight of Swords. Some people could be low-key obsessed, either with the way that you look or with you. Yeah, I also channeled something about some time ago. I think it was last Friday reading that I did, or Saturday, I can't remember. It wasn't the weekend, where in my car, where I mentioned that somebody was trying to bind your heart chakra to them, to theirs, or to something that has to do with them. Okay. Three of Wands as well. You could resonate with the 333 collective. What else for the air signs? And then I'm gonna close it out. Oh, I forgot about this, y'all. I'm gonna use it now. Child, young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner, and playfulness. They wanted to create a blockage for that. We also got the Moon coming out in the reverse. Praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, inspiration. They wanted to take that from you, from being able to create that. Heart, and 3, this is ship, my bad. Also 23 and 24 are significant. Love, romance, giving, infatuation, affection, and core. Travel, vehicles, movement, journey, and change at distance. You showed some level of maturity. You showed some level of boundary with this person or these people. Health, growth. Y'all, I cannot make it up. Look at that. Gavin. Health, growth, spiritual, vitality, karma from the past. And then whip. Conflict, debate, hard work, abuse, pain, physical activity. And fish. Lord have mercy. Thank God. We're all fine. Well. So this was for the air signs, okay? Now, last but not least, where are the earth signs at? I am present today. That's Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You could have that in your chart. Let's see. How about I drink some water? I don't even think I ever drank this much of water in one of my lives first, before this. But I should be drinking more water. Yeah, now I don't want us to split the deck as well. Lord. So air signs, earth signs. Okay. Well, King of Wands. Oh, look at that. Again, King of Wands was in the box, and then the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. You could be very attractive, collective. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. Five of Pentacles again, a Taurus. Heavy on Taurus. It's given where are you living from this Taurus season? What it is that you're putting aside? What it is that you have learned in this Taurus season as well? I just saw the Hermit, Nine of Cups. You could have learned something in this recently. Let me see, for Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The World again. You definitely close out a cycle, collective. Collectively speaking, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. Lord, help me, please. Help me. Also, something about sending you evil eye. Heavy on the earth signs. It could be a Virgo doing this, or a Taurus, even Capricorn. Maybe all of them. I don't know. I don't know if you had ex-friends or ex-lovers like that. I should have mentioned that, because while I was finishing up with the Gemini, I felt something in my stomach, I don't know, something weird, okay? And by the way, the stomach is the zodiac sign that is connected to the stomach, okay, is Virgo. So either this is a Virgo doing this, or even somebody that is cloaked again. They could be wanting to create imbalance for your body, for your health specifically. Virgo is also the 6th house, represent is the 6th house is how you say that? Is basically connected to Virgo, which is the health, and that could also be something. I also mentioned that I kept on seeing 666, and look at that, 6 of Wands as well. 6th house, Virgo, makes sense. Somebody wanted you sick. Somebody wanted you out of this planet again. Could be a King of Pentacles. Just trying to wonder why. So here, actually, no wonder I'm not well for a week. Oh well. Could definitely be that. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands. sending you shit. Okay. Better find a way. Okay. Now that's better. A way that I don't hate my hair that much. Okay. That's great. I'm glad that you found a way though. Slowly but surely, okay? Felt a bit better. For the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, we got Isa, which is a challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. Grievances? I don't know how you say that. What it? Ooh. Ingwas, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. It was strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, and defense and protection. Also, oh, no, my bad. I thought it was the other one, which is success. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can. I think it's 𝐿. Yeah, this one. Which is very similar, but it's different. And this one says success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health. I can make it up. A time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life. Victory, health, and success. I'm gonna take that because there's a reason if I'm mistaking that from that. So there's something here that you have overcame. You showed some level of strength, and I want to say also the patience type of energy that you needed to also create for your 3D world, or in your 3D world. It's given like you needed to show some level of, I want to say, like, you know, when we say like you make a wish and then you gotta wait or work through your journey in order to create like a welcoming space to that wish for it to, you know, to appear, to you know, and to be answered. Okay. And the only thing is that it takes time for it to come from the, you know, the astral, the 5D into the 3D reality. Okay, so something about that type of patience. And again, we've been talking about the fact that these people wanted you to be without patience, wanted you to take shortcuts, wanted you to give up completely, and wanted you to be, you know, all types of ways but good. Okay. I gotta slow down, yo. Give me a second. Whew. Hi, Nathan. How you doing? What? I'm still her? Forget to tell you, okay. Despite, oh, I'm here. Okay, yo. I got you. Okay, Astral and Driven. Yo, yeah. Still there. Okay, thank you for reminding me, though. I was a little bit confused at first. Thank you for being here, though. Thank you for reminding me and all that. Okay, let me see. So, again, they definitely tried to create stagnancy, a challenge, frustration for you, okay? What it is was the... We got Go Alone here. This one says, sometimes the wisest company is silence. And it makes me think about the one that we got earlier, which was Find Company. And I kept on saying, actually, for the full readings, the fact that, actually, we even saw it, like the 9 of Pentacles, choosing yourself, choosing to go into something by yourself, or at least not with these people company, okay? Not going back to the past, nor accepting any type of offer just because, okay? You chose some level of mature solitude, I want to say, okay? You have learned something that most people maybe learned the hard way in the oldest all these times, all these ages, or something like that. And then we got also release control. Maybe you needed to learn how to release some level of control as well. The Iron Key, that could have been for some of you the level that we do when I talked about when I talked about the fact that you couldn't see something but you still needed to trust yourself, trusted your inner tempo, something like that. That's what it feels like. You needed to release this control of not seeing everything because you needed to show yourself to be who you are in a more gentle way, maybe vulnerable way even, but not as in like gullible as they thought that you were or something like that. What about these ingwas here? Protect your peace, intuition. Hi Nathan, what's up? Protect your peace. Sacred gardens have invisible fences. And maybe in reverse. The fog lifts with the next tide. So you actually lifted the fog, or at least you trusted the process of this fog being there, okay? Oh Lord. I think I gotta leave them alone. Okay? Set boundaries, and you set those boundaries in the correct way. Now, Earth signs. Look, 7 of Cups reversed. There's no confusion. You trusted the process when you couldn't see what was going on. Let me see for Earth signs. Which Earth sign represents, you know, the 3D world, the material stuff, your finances perhaps. Maybe you had to slow down a little bit, or to manage how to be more grounded with your finances as well, with how to receive and how to not over expand or extend, or, you know, over spending and all of that. Either something like that, or even to learn how to spend without fearing the fact that you wouldn't be able to gain again, or something like that. Okay? Maybe like, oh, the Four of Pentacles energy is like holding on too tight to few pennies or something like that. Like being able to release but also receive, okay, with a very much free type of spirit, okay? With Nine of Pentacles reversed. How can I make it up? Nine of Cups reversed. Yes, there was definitely something here, collective. This could have been a mother wound, or something that was a generational curse, something like that. So for you, Earth signs, you could have just learned how to, you overcame like a generational curse perhaps, based on material stuff, based on material timing as well, like the 3D timing. You could have also a lot of Piscean placements, or something that has to do with the subconscious mind being hyper aware while your body needs to relax. That's why the control issues come from, or where they come from for some of y'all. You could also have Aquarius placements, especially within the 11th house and 12th house, 10th house as well. Makes sense, the MC and all that. Something about the future, like worrying too much about the future. So what's in for the Earth signs? Earth signs. The Eight of Swords. This is gonna be an Earth sign doing stupid stuff to you. 1 second, I gotta charge this. Because I got the Eight of Swords here, but the Justice card in the reverse. Oh, don't worry. Glad you're back, okay? Hope everything is alright. Nathan as well, if you would like to get a reading for today, because I got 2 of the members only, of the subscribers, okay, they would like to get a reading, let me know. Or just a question or something like that. Okay, collective. Let me see for the Earth signs. And I gotta take it. Go. I'm gonna make it up. An Eight of Swords. This could be the one that is getting the backfire. It could have been an Earth sign that did this to you, collective. It could have been someone that was in competition with you that definitely got left alone. Three of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and the Five of Pentacles got left out. Look at that. Someone is being handed their own ass. Yeah, this person wanted to create frustration for you, and backfires and all that are happening now for this person. Seven of Swords is in the reverse. They couldn't steal. They couldn't steal anything from you. They couldn't touch you. You had protection. Also, something about your success being protected. This is significant because I thought again about the 𝐢𝐻𝐻 and so below that I mistaken. And then this one says protection right here. Here. And this one says success, victory, health, and success. So something about you being cloaked and not being aware of something was actually a protection. You being not able to be, for example, at a party or in a space with these people was actually a protection. Maybe these people wanted you to crave to be around them just for the sake of getting you to be caught up with them. Could have been also people that wanted to jump you, collective, like beat you up. For some of you, that's significant. Also for you, collective, Earth sign specifically, we got the 888, which I saw yesterday when I was grocery shopping, I think. 888, 442, or 224 as well. Also, I have managed how to recognize this. I don't know about y'all, but this may be just me. I don't know. But I've seen the 888 symbols or signs, call them like that. Every time something was either like a test or something with lack, okay? Usually the 888 it symbolizes abundance. But for some reason, every time I've seen this, is when, you know, there was a test about abundance. It wasn't completely like abundance out of nowhere. It has like I love this because it has both the meaning of the Strength card and also the meaning of resilience, the infinity symbols, the Magician card. I don't know if you can tell, like if you can recall, but the Magician card oftentimes have the symbol of the infinity on top of their head, which is basically the power, the strength of finding basically how to create something good out of thin air, out of nothing, okay? And that oftentimes comes when there's a struggle. So you didn't succumb to the struggle, you made the struggle your story, your resume, call it like that, your CV, something that it's set in stone, you went through it, you got out of it, and you got out of it with money or with abundance, with some level of information or fortune in some way. Could just be spiritual, but you did it. 8 of Cups, and you did it because you basically separated yourself from what was keeping you stuck in this mindset, or thinking that you were always gonna be alone, or something that is gonna be like always gonna be like this. Nothing ever gonna change or something like that. It was a negative either self-talk pattern, or again something that was like a generational curse or something like that. The Strength card, the 8 of Cups. We got 8 4 times. 8, 8, 8, 8. I cannot make it up. Even if I wanted to. Also 8, like the 8th house is about Scorpio. Is the house of the sexuality, transformation, and what else? Well, release and all that. Okay, I guess I could be more informed about it, but not now, okay? But yeah, also Scorpio placements are significant. Somebody could have that in their chart. Somebody wanted you to succumb to your South Node, which could be impulsive. I just saw the Emperor in reverse. Could be more impulsive energy, or very much on the driven more by intimacy or intercourse, like something about either sexuality and or just rushing into conclusions. okay, and to make errors, like mistakes based upon temporary feelings or emotions, okay? Usually emotions are there to teach you. So one thing that you maybe needed to learn is how to embrace the feelings, the emotions, without getting you yourself be stuck in them with thinking that you are never gonna get out of there, okay? For some of y'all, your control came out of being hyper aware of everybody's emotions and also yours. And maybe this time this test represented itself into how to recognize something or how to endorse something without having instantaneously like this the answer to it or where it was coming from, especially when we're talking about emotions and subconscious type of things. What else? What else about this protection? Can I make it? 6 of Cups in the upright and the Lovers reversed. This Gemini energy here and Scorpio, yeah, okay. You basically put an end to accepting either somebody that always like came back out of nowhere. Is a specific ex or a specific energy that you felt every time you had to transcend and transform something and go into another timeline and shift. And these Lovers in reverse was actually you choosing not to fall for temptation. I want to say either way, take it as it resonates. It could be any type of temptation. It could be just lustful energy for what, like all that glitters isn't gold, or you know, that type of stuff. Okay, sometimes challenging when channels other people's energies. Sometimes challenging when one channels other people's oh, absolutely. You could be clear empath, or you could be like somebody that picks up easily on other people's emotions, especially if these people are trying to actually make you feel some type of way, or trying to get you to cure them instead of them looking inwards. Okay, so maybe they tried that with you recently and tried to put you in their place or something like that. Okay, unfortunately I don't have all the answers sometimes, so it may be for different reasons or in different timelines or something like that. But if it resonates, you know where to put it. I'm happy though that you also help me a lot as well when I channel. Okay, let me see. 4 of Swords. This could have happened with somebody that, again, that was messing with your crown, with your thoughts, with your subconscious, with everything that goes on in there. And again, something that you couldn't see, maybe because you lack sleep, or you lack some level of sight of your dreams, or even memory, or something like that. It was actually a protection. So something they thought it was gonna go in their favor went in yours. 4 of Swords. Now this person could be losing sleep. Let me tell you that. Or they're about to. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, everybody. Which is it resonates perfectly. That makes me so happy. Then we got the 2 of Swords. And again, be blindfolded, but still being sure of yourself, or making the right choice for yourself. The Fool reverse here. You didn't jump into conclusions. Look at that. The Hermit reverse, the Chariot reverse, the 9 of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Wands. This is a person that wanted you to make the same mistakes they did, perhaps. This is a person also that could have wanted you to speak about them as they spoke about you, for some of you. Because I did channel somebody doing spell work as well. I think it was for the fire signs or water signs. I can't remember which one. But it's definitely somebody that also wanted you to be put in blast. How you say that? Like in a public humiliation out of you utilizing your throat chakra in the wrong way, your authority in the wrong way. Oh, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Okay, and this could be this Knight, or this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody that is very childish. In this case, very much not serious, and also very lost, I feel. It is like somebody that always like ADHD type of energy. Like they start something but they don't finish it. They start a relationship but they don't finish it well, or they finish it like with something worse, or I don't know. But you walked away. I know you did. So yeah, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. Look at that. They are stressed now. You took some level of power back. Look at that. Ten of Swords, Justice reversed again, and the Nine of Swords. If this is definitely an earth sign that is stuck in their head, that is emotionally and mentally unavailable. It's somebody that struggles a lot with their mental issues and mental health. Actually, I should say that, not mental issues, but their mental health. Is somebody that struggles a lot with that. You could have been their peace or their peaceful place, but now that you're no longer there, now that you don't no longer like respond to their cry for help, they're a little bit lost. The Page of Swords in reverse is giving me that type of energy. I cannot make it up. They're lost. Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups. And it's all because they refuse to feel. They're still stuck in the past, or stuck with the thinking that you could still be there for them, or wishing that you would be still, be there, ready for them, side by side, and all of that. The Magician, Eight of Pentacles, but it's not like that. No. Seven of Wands, because you put in place some strong boundaries. They feel defeated and far away from you. They could also be feeling like restricted from you. You could have placed either like a spiritual I'm sorry. You could have placed either like a physical or spiritual restricting order. That could be significant. And I think it worked. I think it worked. Especially if you haven't seen this person in a while, but you have like keep on feeling their energy or seeing them around, but never like face to face or anything like that. Okay, collective. I'm gonna finish up with this, and then I'm gonna leave you alone to your good, beautiful evening. Okay, let me see. We got Lily, which is number 30, and it says old age, maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, and retirement. I know that's right. And there's you utilizing your divine energy here, and wisdom, divine wisdom. Circle of divine protection, or yes, exactly. Look at that. Well, this snake that you had around your grass is going through some level of a tower. We got isolation, authority, loneliness, ego, government, official buildings, and then deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, and trustworthiness. They're going through it now. Oh, they're about to. I think they are already. Energy, there's keys of wisdom. Yeah. 369 says these a lot. 1 second, I gotta catch it up 1 sec, because I think I lost it. Something about exposure happens in real time, and I mean she's one of the ones that I follow that often says that. Of course, like I don't think she's the first one to say that, but I wanted to mention her as well. Shout out to her. Shout out to Erin. Let me see. I don't know if you know her, but she's very, very good. She's an oracle, I believe. And we got Bouquet. Look, intuitive. Didn't I told you something about it, Bouquet? We got pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, and flattery. And also is the number 9, which is the independence type of number. Also 3. 3 without counting the 0, of course. These are significant. Let me see for earth signs here. Oh, she finds what she's chasing. No, too many. Okay. block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, and stubbornness. You were a gift to these men or to this woman through this masculine energy, but they didn't appreciate it you like they should have. Also, shout out to the 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐿. She also had the flowers intro once upon a time. I think it was like she stopped doing that, but I remember that. Okay. Yeah, they're stopped. You are still, joyful and doing your thing, happy and about to be happier. I hope for, I pray so for you, collective. May you find your happiness. May you find somebody also, or some people, or a job that makes you this happy, that makes you feel young again, full of joy, and in a good receiving mode, infinite receiving mode. Alright, collective. Yeah, anchor. Work, profession, settling down, durability, stability, and long-lasting happiness. Okay, that's what I wish for y'all, collective. And also the number 9 again. You can tell that, but yeah, that says that. Okay, and thank you, sweethearts. Okay. Now, before I forget, I was about to forget, y'all. In-driven and astral, you are called to come from place. Let me see. Let me know that you are still here. I hope so. Took in a financial situation at the moment. Please pray for me and my son. I hope everything goes as it should and better. Okay. And I know that happens. Oh, okay. Now I was about to say, oh, that resonates with the reading. Sometimes I just forget that I do collective readings. Oh Lord. Ah, Jesus. But yeah, everybody, I hope everything goes well. That we can go away from the illusions and confusions and depletions and all of that. May our inner child rejoice and all that. Okay? Don't forget it. People, like, share, subscribe. Yes. It's very appreciated. Lord, thank you, Nathan, for doing what I cannot do really well. But yeah. Ooh, and look at that. Ace of Swords. Did we stutter? Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. I know that's right. Okay. So now, in-driven, astral, or Nathan. Would you like? Oh, thank you, intuitive. Oh, that is so sweet. What is that? I cannot like it though. I appreciate that though. Thank you so much. Is that 1 second? Oh, 1 second. Let's celebrate their 5th super on a live stream. Oh, I think that's for you, intuitive. I don't know what is that. Oh, this is your 5th. Okay, well, never mind. I just clubbed. 1 second. It took me a while. Okay. How can I do that though? No, I cannot like it. Oh. Well, you know what? Congratulations. I don't know what's that for, but I appreciate you so much. Okay, I think it's the 5th one you're saying, I believe. Oh, thank you, lovely. You're super sweet. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope everything feels and will feel 10 times better. And will be also sent back to you 10 times forward and all that. Y'all know I'm not good at saying, I'm better at writing it down than saying it out loud sometimes, because it takes me some more time to process it, to find the right words actually, not to process it, because I feel it more than I can explain it sometimes. How thank you. Sometimes it's better if I just shut up. Thank you so much though. Okay. Anyway. I don't know if they are still here though. In-driven and astral, let me know. Meanwhile, let me sip some water. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. No, you're good. You don't need to shut up. Well, hi video games. So at this time, I don't know if you can. Well, don't look at my leg, okay? But anyway, I don't know if you. I think you're new here. Hi video games. Welcome. First of all, I wanted to say also that 1111 is definitely significant. Second of all, though, I want to say that for now, I'm following a list of my members only, okay? Or the people that donated to the live or in general. And also to my moderator here, Nathan, to have a question, okay? I'm not doing free questions today, but I will, okay? Oftentimes, that happens more on TikTok, but I cannot lie, on TikTok, I'm more so like just posting videos, not on live. Not gonna lie, in the past few weeks, I haven't been active on TikTok like that, but yeah. So I hope you know, maybe next time let me know, okay? If not, have a great one though. Yeah. And that's you, okay? I don't think they're they're here though. What time is it? Okay, 8:38. Oh, look at that, 111 as well. Many angel numbers recently, not gonna lie. Sunshine, you make me feel alive. I think I'm gonna go like with the last call for Astro and Indravine. Or Nathan, let me know if you would like to as well. Intuitive. Whoever donated, of course, y'all. You know the drill. So wait, they always want to read and lip. I don't know. They be doing this to me every time. Well, I get it though. It's a long live, so I don't blame them at all. Like, I understand. It's hard to catch up, you know. So yeah, for the wait is very hard. I'm not gonna lie. But it's because I don't want to disrupt too much the energy. There's already a lot of energies that I channel, and the way that I channel, I want to say, is not very much made for a quick reading like that. I don't like it. I don't like doing that. I don't even like, you know, doing much for like yes or no type of things, because I know I can shut up. If I see something, I gotta tell you that I see something. Okay, so yeah, I understand, you know. But yeah. However, I know that I will with them. Actually, I think I could go even live on members only. Maybe if I can catch them there, it'll be better. But not today, because no, today I don't think I can today. But yeah, I could do that actually. But yeah. So tomorrow is Gemini season. I think it's 1 week and a half. Yeah, before June comes. It's at the door, y'all. Summer is here. Dang. Let me clean up a little bit meanwhile. Okay. Gavin or Gemini. I think even Energy is Gemini. Who else is a Gemini? I know that some of y'all are Pisces. Yeah, a lot of Pisces, a lot of Geminis as well in my collective. Aquarius, moderator. Who else? Aries, Capricorn. Resonate with the chatter about it. I'm glad you resonate with that. Who else? I don't have, I think, yeah, Pisces a lot. Also Jim as well. I remember y'all. I also have a few Virgos, but not much. I'm not gonna lie. I have more like sister signs or even like mercurial signs, so Gemini and Virgo, but yeah, I like it though. There's not much like many Scorpios. I think actually, yeah, I remember a few girls being Scorpios. Yeah. Why am I don't know. I'm just thinking. Give me something to think about and not think through it, because I don't know. Oh, look, also 33, that was significant. It says unlocking, answer, destiny, openness, solution, and fulfillment. And that's significant. We'll be talking about the key. Also, collective, I'm gonna ask you because I try to see it for myself, but I don't know. Maybe I should watch this Destiny. This, the creator of this. Oh, it has a QR code. Oh. I didn't know. He has a digital guidebook. I didn't know about it. Okay, well. Because I love this, like, the design a lot. But I can't find, like, tarot like this or, yeah, other oracles like this. I love it. It's very childlike and very colorful. I like it. But it's not, like, bright and too much. It's giving me more so, like, yeah, anime, but more so, like, miniature, like, mini type of puppets, you know? I don't know how you say that. You know what it reminds me of? Arity. Do you know that? Like, it's an anime too, but I can't remember the Arity. Yeah, that's the name. Okay. That's what I remember. But yeah. Let me put this back. Hey yo, Astro, I want to be out of their concern, else I'm willing to be alone. Are you ready for the question? Thank God I didn't close it out. Hi Lion, how you doing? I didn't, you know, Nathan, I didn't. But I've been, you know, I love folk, like, I have an idea, but it still has to be executed fully. And I think I got to find the inspo for that, yeah. Because I started it, but I didn't finish it. I didn't got to finish it, actually. Not that I don't. And it's not like based on things that I designed, but things that I photographed. Because it made me realize that, oh, this could go with this and all that. So maybe, but I don't know who'll be interested in that because it's real stuff. Well, I guess I can do the oracle maybe. Something like that could be fun. Maybe, huh? But yeah. When I will tell you about it, of course. Okay. Astro, would you like your questions to be answered with my? I wish I had like a ball, like crystal ball. Would you like your questions to be answered? I can bet nothing that he went away again. I just know. I just know it. He exited the live again. today. I want to sign that one without. Okay. I'll let you know then. Well, okay, you guys, I'm gonna close it out because I'm a little bit tired. I don't see no questions. I appreciate you all so much. I hope to see you in the next one, and have a great one. Okay, have a great evening, a great night. I don't know. Here is 8 p.m. almost 9. So yeah, okay. Have a great one. I love you. Thank you so much for your participation. Subscribes, likes, share, anything. Okay, I appreciate you so much. See you. Thank you, TSP. You too. Oh yeah, Nathan. If you would like to, yes. Let me know. What would you like? Just pull a card? Let's see. And love and light to all. Exactly. Thinking to do. Maybe next time, Sophia. All right. I just saw that. Nathan, you would like to get like a card or something like that? Let me know. Yeah, you said you're like, what do you feel like? Oh, well, I can do, one card is okay. One reading is alright. Help and your spirit guide to help. Okay. Let me know, Nathan. You give me the sign. Let me know, Thor, if you want to be a hater or something. Or are you the spirit guide? Let me know. I just don't got the time, okay? Just reveal yourself to me now so that I can make my choice. Yeah, I know. But I really don't want to. Cause actually, let me block it. Just because I don't want to attract any more of this in my energy, in my channel. So, oh yeah. It's okay. Let them think that I cannot do shit. Let them think that I'm stupid. I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah. So let me see. What's for Nathan? Let's do one card and I will see. 2 of Wands. Okay. We got the Fool at the bottom. 2 of Wands. You could be about to make a move or make a choice or where to go. You could be also having options. King of Swords slipped out of the deck. You could be starting a situation. Knight of Cups, maybe you peeped the signs with an energy that wasn't really sincere. Knight of Cups reverse. This could also be with yourself. Maybe you were giving too much power to something. 6 of Cups could have been connected to a version of yourself of the past. 6 of Cups reverse. 3 of Cups. But anyway, the 2 of Wands, yeah, 3 of Swords. My left foot is itching as well. Spiritually speaking, I think that's connected to some type of symbolism or signs or something like that. That could be something. 4 of Swords. You could also be finding yourself to meditate about past things in general or past hurts. Knight of Wands reversed. The star reverse, page of wands. Like what shaped you or what made you do certain things, certain moves. Okay. Keep on shuffling. Just reminded myself of, I don't know if you know it, Red Fool. Well, I think yeah, all of y'all know about it. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The song Party Rock, I think. Is it Red Fool? I don't know how you say that. I think it's Red Fool though. Okay, something like that is significant. Yeah. I'm gonna have to close it out though. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I hope everything goes well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys. Thank you.